Hi, my name is Barbara Rispoli, and I'm the senior pastor at Healing Waters Church on Long Island in New York. And I'm also an entrepreneur. I started a new business in 2015 called Spoken Word Jewelry, but more about that later. I'm here today to talk to you about who is an entrepreneur, the character, the qualities that make someone an entrepreneur. And so I'd like to share that with you today. Here are some of the things that I have come up with personally in my own life. An entrepreneur is a starter. He or she is the one that takes the key of their faith and starts and puts it right into the ignition and starts the engine. An entrepreneur is the initiator, is the challenger, and the driver. The entrepreneur may not be the one receiving the idea, but takes that idea and runs with it and sees it through. A second characteristic about an entrepreneur is that they're the one going in that forward motion. That's the person in charge, the leader, and the person that people look to for leadership. He or she is the one that pushes forward and inspires the team to follow. And what's interesting about an entrepreneur is that they're team players. And because they're a team player, they know their strengths and they know their weaknesses, which is so vital to putting a team together. Because you want to surround yourself, with people that are smarter than yourself or people that have strengths that you don't possess. Another thing about an entrepreneur is they're accountable and they're responsible. They're responsible for the destiny of the dream and the vision. They take the company, they take the project, they take the endeavor, they take the idea, and they go for it, and they go towards that mountain that God has placed them on. The entrepreneur is one that has the highest stake in the venture, thus the one that needs to be empowered to fully direct the endeavor by the Spirit of God. And that's why it's so important to have a personal relationship with the Lord. Because when God gives you an idea, God is going to see you through with that idea. And it's God that's going to grace you for the travel, for the road that's ahead of you. Another thing about an entrepreneur that I've found in my own life is the characteristic and the quality of having great passion. And that passion is really at the center of every entrepreneur. It's a passion that drives, it's a passion that causes you to run over the obstacles and to move by faith mountains that are ahead of you. It's so important to have passion because most entrepreneurs, it's not so much about how much money they're going to make. It's about what they believe in. So I encourage you today to really look at some of the things that I just spoke about to find out whether or not you're an entrepreneur. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week.